What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Black Appeal, the Apple Guy. Today I'm going to be talking about my new Insta360 camera. That is the X3. Now this replaces my 1RS, which I had for a couple of months. And the reason why I swapped from the 1RS to the X3 is because this has a feature that I was actually surprised that was even, honestly, I've never heard of it before, and it is known as the MeMode. Now, for those of you that have been hearing about the X3, know a little bit about it. Basically, what it is you can take your 360-degree lens, Insta360, the X3, and you can basically turn it into a vlogging camera by simply just holding it at a 90-degree angle and then doing your normal video. Now, I got this about 2 days ago. I did do an unboxing of it, which I'll have a link down below if you want to take a look at that. Now, I've been unable to actually test out this feature because it's been raining the last month or so and just haven't been able to go outside and do it. And today seems like a really good day to be actually go out there to do it because it is kind of partly cloudy, so I should be able to do that. Plus, I have to go somewhere and run some errands. So what we're going to do is we're going to be testing this out with the Insta360 stick, the Invisa stick, because with the software it basically blanks out or makes the Invisa stick invisible, hence the name Invisible Stick. And then we're going to test out this feature and then come back home, give you my final thoughts on it and whether someone should buy this or get something different. So we're going to head on out now. So this is what is known as MeMode, and I'm not sure if the lens is doing it correctly because I need to connect my phone to Wi-Fi in order to make sure that it's in the correct viewing angle. But MeMode basically just means that I can vlog on this. You have to hold it at certain angles if you want to do it. Right now I kind of have it at a slightly down angle because it uses a single lens and not the 360 lens, so it's not using both lenses. But this is what MeMode does for this, and that's one of the reasons why I bought this, was for the ability to do that. I think it's actually kind of cool that it does all this in one single device. Now again, I have to apologize if you do hear a lot of background noise because I am doing this in front of a busy street. But basically MeMode just allows me to vlog with just using my Invisible Stick and the X3, and it basically eliminates the stick when I'm doing this. What I love about the software for the Insta360 is that it does allow you to simply just remove the stick and post off. Now there's two different aspect ratios that you can shoot on this. I'm shooting this in 16:9, but there is also a 9:16. So I'll probably test that out in a later video, but it's just a preliminary, just kind of what you can do with the X3 in terms of how it's very useful. Again, it's in a busy place, so at least you're getting what sounds like an audio if you're doing this in any type of an area where it does tend to get a little bit loud or you get a lot of background noise. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go home, I'm going to finish up this review at home and, let you know whether you should buy this or not buy this, or tell you some of my pros and cons on this. So what did you think of the new Me feature? Is this something that you're thinking about using on the X3, or are you just going to use the X3 as just a simple, normal Insta360 camera? Now again, the reason why I swapped from the 1RS to the X3 was because of that feature alone. Yes, this can do the same thing as the 1RS, but this is more, as you can see, more of a smaller profile, so I can actually just stick this in my pocket and then pull it out when I need to do some, vlogs or some 360-degree stuff, or pretty much anything I want to use with this with. I don't have to worry about carrying extra something to it, just simply just in my pocket, and that's it. Now, I have to admit though, when I first learned about the feature and tried to use it, really couldn't figure out how to do it because it didn't really make sense in terms of how you would think it was supposed to work. So it's not like holding it like this. You do have to kind of hold it at a 90-degree angle in order for you to use the MeMode, which it took me 4 or 5 tries to actually figure that out. But once you figure it out the first time, because there are tutorials if you use the app, which is, I would recommend using the app on this anyway, because the app and editing on this is much easier than it is just kind of taking it and using the Insta360 Studio software. But once you figure out how to do that, it's pretty simple. And again, like I said, the footage on it is really good. So who would I recommend this for? Well, that depends. If you've never had an Insta360 camera before, I would probably recommend going for the 1RS, the Twin Pack Edition. That comes with both the 4K boost lens as well as a 360 lens, and that's around $500 some odd for both. Or you could just go for the $449 version, which is the X3, and a 2-inch display. It is touch haptic feedback, it's really cool. and it does give you the option of me mode. Otherwise, you still get the same features as you would get on any other Insta360. You get the 5.7K at 30, and you can do the you can do the 360. You can still edit it all from the camera or from the app itself, as well as you do get 8K time lapse on this, whereas you don't get that on the One RS, but you do get it in 6K widescreen if you shoot that on the One RS, which again is kind of cool to do that, whereas the GoPro and DJI don't have that option. Otherwise, if you have the X2, definitely would recommend jumping to the X3. Now, I've never had the X2. As I said before, I went from the One RS straight to the X3. But if you have the X2 and you're thinking about upgrading, I would definitely recommend it. From everything I've seen in reviews on the differences between the two, just the bigger screen alone makes it worth it. So that's all I have for today. I'm going to be definitely doing a lot more videos with this once weather permitting. Like I said, it's been raining the last month or so, so that's the only time I was able to actually get outside and do some stuff. But stay tuned for some other videos that I will be dropping with this. And I want to thank everybody for watching. And again, if you're new to my channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. That way you don't miss content when I drop it. If you got any other questions, just leave a comment down below. And I also have my playlist down below for my Insta360, as well as for the unboxing of the X3 down below, or one of the two. So, well, thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe.